Hey, welcome back, guys. So today we're going to be trying to find a way to link the driver input, such as the brake pedal and gas pedal. Gas pedal is relatively easy. Didn't change anything for that, so we just got to link that to the engine. But for the brake caliper, we need to find a way to mount the stock cable that runs all the way back here. And normally it comes out here, and it needs to go to the little drum thing we have. We had to relocate that and then somehow fashion a bracket that links the pull of that cable to lifting this up, because when you press the brake pedal, it pulls the cable up, or it takes the cable inward. So we need to find a way to do that. So we're going to experiment with a couple other options here and there to see if we can get kind of the perfect feedback for this. Clean it up. Nice. So we got this plate. It's gonna end up about right here. And then the cable's gonna go in here and grab to this. Now we're gonna notch this to put that cable in it down there.
Chuki Beats.
Alright, so we finally finished revising our kind of brake design. If you come over here and look at this, we found this extra brake from an electric scooter, and we were able to mount this up. It's a little different from what we saw when we left off. So this one's mounted up down here, and then this will drop in here, and so when you tug on this cable, it'll pull the caliper. And now that ends up with the end that's like a bike, and then we rehooked up the front, so now we have this. So we need to find a way on how to connect these two things so they're fixed, the exteriors so they're fixed to an object, and then we need to fix these together in the middle to kind of link them and to allow us to adjust for anything that's different. So what we're going to try to do is fabricate some kind of plate that can lock these in at a set distance apart from each other, and then we'll have to find a way on how to link these two together so they don't slip. Alright, so we just finally got the tires in, and we're still in the middle of working on the brakes, and so we just don't want to finish them up yet, so we're just going to go straight to tires, go to drive-in, and then we'll figure out the brakes later. So what we're going to do is first we have to cut the keyways to get these wheels, because if you come over here, look, we got these decent-sized wheels. Those right there are the stock wheels, if you look over there. And these ones are basically the same thing, just a little bigger, a little nicer, and they mount to the 1-inch shaft with the 1/4-inch keyway. So we're going to mount those to here. Only issue we're having is the shaft collars, which we reserved for the purpose of offsetting this wheel, is that we were planning on having one on the outside and wedging it in the middle, but obviously it's way too big. So we're going to have an unideal circumstance, and the tire is going to end up going over onto the threads, and then it'll only be held on by the axle nut. It won't actually be held on by 2 shaft collars, but that should be fine for our purposes. So let's get cutting. We want some more out of that. Let's hope this doesn't hit this. These things hit.
You could cut them off if it really matters.
Oh, they'll get cut off. Alright, yeah, it's flush now. Perfect.
No one's buying anything.
Sweet.
But,
Let's see if that wheel fits.
So you two are set?
Not even a problem. Look at that.
Hey. Perfect.
Alright, let's get to the other side. Big socket for that.
Alright, so we're finally finished mounting up the rear axle, so we're just gonna give it a test drive. We haven't figured out the brakes totally yet, so we're just gonna have this over our shoulder, hoping that it's gonna work fully. But yeah, let's go test it out, see if it works, which it will.
You got the handbrake.
Oh yeah!
Be ready for it. Oh, that's an emergency only though. Don't use that. Wide turns. Wide turns.
Oh my god!
Hey, try it again. Yeah! That's what we needed.
No! Oh no! The chain! No!
Ready? pellets. It's gonna stop by the time you hop in. Alright guys, so we're just out driving around, getting neighbors pretty angry. So now what we actually have to do is check all the things we broke, which actually wasn't that much. We never finished the brake, and that was kind of sketchy. We actually broke it more when the thing came off and just wrapped around the axle. So we're gonna fix the stuff, check to make sure we did everything right, and then get back to you guys on what's the final state of it.